Hey everyone, and welcome to another video on my channel. If you have never been here before, then thank you so much for clicking on my video. I hope you stick around and like it. If you're coming back as a subscriber or just a recurring viewer, I appreciate it so much, and I love that you keep spending short periods, or some of my videos are kind of long, so long periods of your time with me. It means a lot to me. And I am back in my Hobonichi weeks, setting up for the month of November already. And I am using another kit from my shop. I think they're all up by now. I really hope they are all up by now. And I went with a snow and hollow silvery theme for this month, because this is definitely a winter month by now here in the northern part of Norway. It's really getting cold, and it's like getting into that cozy time of year. Halloween is finished and everything, or it will be soon. And it's starting to creep towards Christmas time, and we're starting to see like, oh well, there's been Christmas in the shops already for a while now, to be honest. They even started kind of early, as they do every year. Feels like they're starting earlier and earlier. Like, what are your guys' opinions on that? Do you really want Christmas in the shops before Halloween, or are you like me and think that when Halloween is over, Christmas is all welcome, but until we've had Halloween, I kind of don't want any Christmas stuff, because believe me, I will not be ready until Halloween. Like, Christmas stuff before Halloween just really stresses me out, because I always try to plan early, and then I end up running late. Like always. Why won't this? I'm trying to cover that black line because I didn't really like that it was black in between the snowflakes and the strip, like washi strip. There we go. And then of course there's a lot of black over here, but it's a planner, who cares? Me, I care. Of course I care. That's gonna annoy me. But I don't want to rip my paper. Like, this paper is so thin and rips really easily. If you've seen a couple of my other, like my weekly setups in here this year, then you know that this paper rips so easily. And I've kind of done that a couple times and don't want to do it again. So sorry, I'm getting quiet. I'm concentrating. I'm not making these like really crooked and squint, like, really, because they will get really badly squinted if I talk a lot. There we go. And then that one is blank, I think. It'll be this one. That's my 3. And one of the ones. Because these like change every month, depending on how the dates spread amongst the weeks. Sorry, I'm getting quiet again. But nobody's like all talkative all the time, right? Maybe I should just start making some sounds with my mouth and call it ASMR or something. That could work, right? Just kidding. I'm gonna stick this one on here just to remind myself that that is a blank date for this month. And then, as I usually do, if you saw my last video, you know this, I put that one on there so I know where my month starts. Here we go. And then I go in with my days of the week. I really like that these are individual, because then I can, like, if I want to add extra deco for some months or stuff like that, I can just move them over. And apparently I went with the English spelling of the week names, or days of the week names, with November. As I am quite fluent in English and I really use it every day, like in my daily life and stuff, and especially like if I read books or stuff like that, or I watch shows or stuff like that, it's mostly in English. It's not so much in Norwegian for some reason. So I don't mind using English or mixing them in my planner. I quite often do that. So you'll see I have like my days of the weeks and stuff in English, and then or name of the month in English, but I'll be writing in Norwegian for things. Like, that's just my multilingual self, I suppose. And I specifically call myself multilingual because I have more than 2 languages, even though bilingual doesn't necessarily mean just one language, but I like multiple languages. As I have mentioned before, I'm a sign language interpreter, so that's another language. I won't even try to say that I am anywhere near fluent in French, but I did have some, or take some French in school. So I can like start a conversation by saying my name and almost my age. I think I might have aged out of the range of numbers I remember, quite possibly. So I'm not exactly fluent in that anymore. Never really was, but you know, it was fun learning another language. And I'm a bit of a language geek, to be honest. And then I wish I had a better understanding or was more closer to fluent in my other native language, which is Northern Sami. But sadly, I am not. Wish to remedy that at some point, but haven't gotten around to it. I think I will be doing my November script down here. Yeah. And I don't think I'm gonna put any more like additional decorations right now. I think I'm gonna just use my strip down here just to use it. Just to round off this part somewhat. I don't like that. I just took a jelly roll, colored the scalp. It's not like exactly, doesn't match exactly, but I made it blue, so good enough, close enough. Close enough to me, at least. And yeah, that is the month of November. And I know I have a lot going on in November. It's going to be quite hectic, to be honest. So I am going to leave this space down here quite blank because I am probably gonna need that space to write a lot of stuff in. So yeah, that is my excuse me, this is my November. That black strip just annoyed me, so I made it blue. And as in my previous video where I set up for the month, you will see there is a lot of, like, that one obviously won't be used, so I'll be saving that in a reusable sticker book. But these I will be saving for later in the month when I know when I have days off and when my paydays are, or my payday is, because I don't know at this point. Same as before, I will be saving like the flags and corners. This piece, I'm not really sure. Maybe I will put it in here somewhere at the end of the month if I have time, or space, I mean, to do so. But yeah, I really liked this silver hollow foil with the blue. Do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments. Please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to stick around for planner stuff like this. And I also have a lot of other planners and things, so I do a lot of different things on this channel. If that's your thing, I hope I'll see you in another video. Thank you so much again for spending your time with me, and I hope you have an awesome day or evening wherever you are. Goodbye.